All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to dive into cloud security. But here's the thing, we're going to skip all the usual talk about firewalls and networks. Instead, we're zeroing in on something way more fundamental, identity and security. Just think about it this way. It doesn't really matter how high your walls are if you don't control who you're letting through the front gate. So, let's get right in. So let's start with a really simple idea. Picture your whole cloud environment as this digital castle, and it's full of all your most valuable stuff, all your data. The single most important security question you can possibly ask is right here. Who controls the keys to your digital castle? Who gets in? And maybe even more importantly, once they are inside, what are they allowed to do?
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to meet our bouncer at the door. Then, we'll talk about a really dangerous old metal key versus a much smarter hotel key card. After that, we'll get into the building's master rules, how to pick the right tool for the job, and we'll wrap it all up with what is probably the single most important idea in cloud security today.
Okay, first things first, let's get this core metaphor locked in. Your cloud, it's a building. It's an exclusive club. And every single person, every single app that wants to get inside or even just do something, they have to get past the bouncer. And in the world of the cloud, that bouncer has a name, identity.
Okay, so for our bouncer to let anyone in, they've got to show some sort of key, right? But for the longest time, the kind of key we've been handing out is, well, it's just incredibly dangerous. Let's talk about the old and, frankly, super risky way of doing things. So these things are called service account keys. You can just think of them as these permanent digital passwords for your applications. And they're usually just sitting there, stored in a simple text file. So what is it really? It's basically a physical, old-school metal key for your entire digital building. And this slide, it just lays out the problem perfectly, doesn't it? You've got your service account keys, they give permanent access, they are ridiculously easy to copy, and it's nearly impossible to track who's using them. It's exactly like a physical metal key. It works forever. You can make a copy pretty much anywhere, and if you lose it, you have no earthly idea who has it now or what they're doing with it. That is a huge security nightmare. Okay, so if that old metal key is such a terrible idea, what's the alternative? We need something smarter, right? Something more modern, and definitely much, much more secure.
And that modern solution is called workload identity. Now, if you remember just one word from this, please make it temporary. This is the whole idea. Instead of a permanent key that lasts forever, we're going to give an application a special pass that's only good for a really short time to do one specific job. The hotel key card is just the perfect way to think about this. You know how it works. A hotel key, well, it expires when you check out. That's temporary access. It only opens your room, not every room in the hotel. Those are specific permissions. And if you lose it, the front desk can just cancel it in a second. It's easily revoked. Workload identity is exactly that, but for your cloud applications. It's just so much safer. Okay, so we're all on board. Hotel key cards are way better than old metal keys. But how do we actually make sure that everybody in our building uses them? How do we set those master rules that everyone has to follow? Well, first up, we've got IAM. That stands for Identity and Access Management. Now, this is the system that's actually handing out the individual keys. It's really specific. It says things like, okay, you, this specific application, you are allowed into room 101. But then there's something way more powerful, and that's organization policy. See, this isn't about who gets a key to what room. This is more like the city's zoning law for the entire building. It sets the big, broad rules that absolutely everyone has to follow. No exceptions, no matter what. And this right here is the absolute crucial point. The zoning law always wins. It just does. It doesn't matter one bit if you have a key to a room if the building's master rule, the zoning law, says nobody is allowed on the third floor after 5 p.m. The master rule, that organization policy, that's what truly runs the show. So how do we force everyone to use those safer hotel key cards? Simple. We pass a zoning law. This policy right here, disable service account key creation, this is the official rule for the whole building that says, effective immediately, we are just not making those dangerous permanent metal keys anymore. Period. And by setting this one rule for the whole organization, we just eliminate that entire category of risk. Gone. All right, let's build on this idea, because it's not just about what kind of key you have. It's also about what that key can actually do. And this brings us to one of the most important concepts in all of security, the principle of least privilege.
Let's just walk through a quick scenario. Imagine someone from maintenance needs to fix a security camera. Now, the risky way to do this is to hand them the master blueprint for the entire building. That's the editor role. They could change anything. The smart way? You just give them the one screwdriver they need for that one camera, the logging.config writer role. That is least privilege. Only give the absolute minimum permission needed to do the job and absolutely nothing more.
So, after all of this, we've talked about the bouncer, the keys, the building roles. What's the one big lesson here? What's the thing we really need to take away from all this?
It really all comes down to this simple idea. In the cloud, the old way of thinking, just build a big wall, a big firewall, it just doesn't cut it anymore. The network is way too complicated. What truly matters is this. The walls and the doors, they don't matter if you don't control who has the keys.
And that brings us to what might be the most important sentence in this whole thing. Identity is the new firewall. Your ability to control who can do what, to which resource, and for how long, that right there is the absolute foundation of modern cloud security. It's your bouncer, not your wall, that is your best defense.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about for your own work. Now that you know the difference between a secure, temporary hotel key card and a really risky permanent metal key, maybe it's time to take a look at your own systems. Are you still handing out metal keys?